Drones now sweep past Iron Age temples to reach modern glass office blocks. In Armenia, the physical remnants of an ancient nation are the literal backdrop for a global tech surge. The roots here go back to 301 AD, when Armenia became the first nation to adopt Christianity as its state religion. These deep ties to the land are visible in the world's oldest known winery, still being excavated from the earth. But modern Yerevan is defined by a different layer: tech capital, contemporary glass architecture, and electric transit. This rapid shift raises a practical question. Is the Silicon Valley of the Caucasus a sustainable haven for global expats, or a narrow economic bubble? To answer that, we have to map 4 distinct profiles: remote workers, tech expats, local workers, and tourists, plotting their purchasing power against the actual difficulty of integration. Moving for the history is one thing, but to stay, your specific source of income must align with the local economic reality. Entering the country involves very little friction. Visa on arrival and e-visa programs are open to many nationalities, including a streamlined process for Indian citizens. These low barriers have triggered a consistent influx of international remote workers and tech specialists. This concentration of foreign capital puts direct pressure on the city center, increasing competition for both commercial and residential real estate. The result is a dual-tier economy. While a meal might cost under $12, a modern one-bedroom apartment in central Yerevan now commands between $500 and $900 a month. Easy entry has created a market where the affordable luxury tier is accessible primarily to those bringing in outside capital, effectively isolating the housing market from local wage norms. Despite the rising costs, daily safety remains a primary draw for newcomers. Violent crime is rare. Statistical data consistently ranks the streets as highly secure for solo female travelers, regardless of the hour. The friction you will face is instead financial and transient. It requires a specific kind of vigilance, like always confirming taxi fares in advance to avoid local price gouging. You aren't trading your physical safety for a lower cost of living. You are trading a small amount of mental energy for daily price negotiation. The lifestyle appeal centers on a mix of European cafe culture and traditional Caucasian hospitality. This culture is rooted in its food, starting with the manual preparation of traditional lavash bread in stone ovens. It carries into the evening through kodavats, the grilled meat culture that anchors most local social gatherings. However, this outdoor-centric lifestyle is subject to a harsh continental climate. Heavy snow and freezing temperatures during the winter months effectively pause the cafe culture for half the year. The summers follow with intense heat, leaving narrow windows in May, June, September, and October as the only times to fully experience the city's outdoor benefits. Choosing Yerevan means accepting that the romanticized lifestyle is seasonal, requiring you to carefully navigate extreme weather shifts. To decide if this works for you, we have to look at the massive wage gap that gives the country its tech-heavy reputation. For most locals, the math is difficult. Median wages sit between $400 and $600 a month. Against central rents, the deficit is clear. In the tech sector, numbers jump. Salaries range from $1,500 to $2,500. The gap between general local wages and market rents is too wide for standard employment. Outside of the tech sector, central living is mathematically out of reach. This decision tree shows your outcome based on your income. With tech or remote income, you are a high match, affording a high-tier lifestyle with a monthly surplus. Relying on local wages makes you a low match. The structural deficit creates immediate financial strain. The data is final. Armenia is a high-value hub for remote workers who prioritize safety, but it remains a financial risk for those seeking traditional local jobs. It is a nation of high-tech growth and deep history, but one that requires a specific economic profile to navigate. Based on these numbers, are you a match for Armenia? Tell us in the comments. Next, we analyze Australia, where the wages are high, but the cost of entry is even higher.